Check it out, everyone. Today we're going to be talking about why a bunch of places in Brookhaven have yet to update. And what do I mean by not updating? I mean they haven't changed in a long time. Yes, we got brand new houses, even some brand new stores along the way, but these places just seem not to have been touched for a long time. And I want to mention right now, one of the main reasons why this probably hasn't happened, we're going to say it from the start, but we're going to get into more detailed stuff as we go, so watch all the way through, is that he probably doesn't have good ideas for them. Yeah, we're going to start out with that one right there. But guys, get ready for this. This is going to be one crazy episode because you never know what's going to happen. Remember to subscribe, like, comment, and share because more people probably want to see this on why things aren't updating. So we're going to start off on this side and then move our way over here. As you guys realize, recently, Brookhaven Bank got a small update. Yes, that's right. The bank itself was not touched, but below it, we got ourselves a new restricted area leads to the vaults. But that's the only thing we got so far on all of these stores. Yeah, up here, we got ourselves an animal rescue and whatever else is up here. We also got a dentist a long time ago. Technically, that counts as an update. But down here, we have Rockstar, which has not been touched in a long time. If you guys remember a long time ago, even before I even started playing, Rockstar was 2 floors with the changing room and everything, but now it's just this down here. And as you realize, it's kind of out of date from what we have now. It could have clothing racks, because as you guys know already, we do have the clothing racks in the game, which I can show you right now. See, look, clothing racks. What's stopping them from adding this to the game? I honestly don't know. Maybe it's because he doesn't know how he wants to design this place, and he doesn't know if he wants to move it either. But also on that fact, maybe he wants to make it another switchable place like we do with everything else that's been added to the game so far. So like this right here, we got ourselves a shelter, animal rescue, and a veterinarian. So down here, he probably doesn't have ideas for that. And what do I mean by that? Yes, it's called the Rockstar, but maybe he doesn't know what to add in place of it. But I get some ideas. Just want to throw those out there. And guys, you can leave your ideas down below in the comments too. Just make sure they make sense. Don't do something crazy like Game Pass store. That doesn't make sense. But yeah, literally what he could do is he can keep the Rockstar store, but update it so it looks more like up to date, if you want to say that. But over here, he can add the ability to change it into a girl style store like the Diamond. Yeah, that's right, calling the Diamond. I don't know why, but the Diamond just works. And then on that one also, he can add another store, maybe a jewelry store of some sort. That would be nice to have in the game. Or even just a general boy store like called the Brick. I'm coming up with names as I go, guys. None of these names are probably good. You probably don't like them either. But each of the stores would have a similar theme, and basically they'll all be clothing related. So therefore, you can just switch it from the Rockstar one, which is the topic, and then we can switch to one that's dedicated to the girls, which is like the Pink Diamond. And then we can have one that's for the boys called the Brickyard or something. I'm still going with the Brick, and I don't know why. But you see what I'm trying to say? Each of these can work. But yeah, the topic one can literally be the Rockstar one could be literally like Rockstar style clothes you can switch into. While the girl one could be all girl style clothes. And then we can have the boy style clothes. And not just us that, guys. They can add in other stuff too. Like a pajama store or something of the sort. You know what I'm trying to say. 3 type of stores could be added here, but they're not here yet because again, we don't know what he's planning with this. There could be something bigger, badder than what I'm talking about right now. The store Starbrooks technically is new, so we're gonna skip that one along with the library and even, I know you're gonna say it, the post office. All of these make sense and they totally are kind of basically new. These were added in replace of things that were here before, because remember over here we had a washer and dryer place, closed down one. It was the laundromat, or whatever you want to say. And then it was basically put right up here. We have it now up here, but it's completely different than it was before. Yeah, see? So updates were done, but a bunch of stores were not touched. And I honestly feel like they could be replaced. And I know you guys want to see new stuff as well. And continue with that. Right here, we got the Daycare. And you're probably saying, Darzeth, the Daycare makes sense. Why would you change it? Well, multiple things can go here. We can have a Daycare. We can even move the adoption agency over here. And so much more. Like, this can literally switch into different things without really changing the outside aesthetic. This can even turn into a preschool. See what I'm trying to say? Daycare, preschool, adoption agency, all three of those could definitely work, and they all seem to make sense. And also on top of that, if you just want to add a general store to this one right here could have been, or could still have be, a kid's supply store. Yeah, that's right, a kid's toy store. Makes sense, I know. These are just ideas, guys, and also I'm explaining why they're not changed is mainly because the daycare just generally works for everything and all together. And again, he probably doesn't know what he wants to change it to. And these are just ideas to throw them out there just to say things that you guys might like to see. You never know, he might see this video and go, you know what, these ideas do work. But yeah, another reason why the daycare probably hasn't switched is because technically it's been working with a lot of the stuff we've been doing around Brookhaven. And down below, we have the quantum thing. So maybe that has something to do with it. I honestly don't feel like it would. But you never know. Wolfpaq has weird ways of thinking. And on top of that, there could be many other reasons. Maybe there's a secret we have yet to discover inside this. I highly doubt we have a secret inside the Rockstar. I'm being very clear on that. If there's a secret there that we have not found, I feel like Wolfpaq would have came out about both of these already. But I guess not. And also, the fact is it's right next to the police station kind of still throws me off. The daycare police station, that's a little sussy. Just gonna throw that out. Now we move over to this side right here, where we have a few stores that have yet to be touched. Above it, we got stores. As you guys realize, we got ourselves that one up there. We got that one up there, and not the club. The club does not count. But the grocery store technically has been updated. Technically has changed. This one right here has been upgraded slightly. But the weird thing is, you can't really say that about the arcade. All they did was remove the stairs. So technically this one has not been upgraded. But this one could have a lot of options added to it, along with the ice cream shop right next to it. I said this in another video, and I'm going to say it again. Confuse them together, and you can make one big store, making it so you can have an ice cream shop, an arcade, or even a candy shop. All of those are possible. So why haven't they been changed? All this stuff seems very likely. Maybe he's planning for a future update. Maybe all this stuff has already been finished, but he's slowly releasing it to make sure everything works with it. And plus, he probably has other ideas, and he's probably already worked on a lot. So he's probably going, yeah, I can wait for these. But I feel like at this point in time, since there's a lot of new people coming to the game, he could actually add them in and it won't really change much. But that's just something I want to say. And on top of that, the club itself could have been changed. We could add a 2-story club. Club starts down here and moves its way upstairs, which allows the nail and hair salon to also go over where the arcade and ice cream shop are. Or even move it to its own location. We honestly don't know. This nail and hair salon can move over into the mall, which we'll get to in a second. But yeah, the club could definitely turn into a 2-story club. I can see that happening. It would make sense. You guys probably agree. But also on that fact, he could also be wanting to add them. Yeah, that's right. Add them to other things. Like, for example, we recently got a firefighter house slash police station, which is pretty sweet. Which had an agency thing too. So he could just be wanting to do that from now on. Adding them to buildings and keeping this as originally to the original idea as possible. I don't know what I'm saying with that one. But yeah, the fire station is another one he has yet to touch. We had so many updates with all of these. The police station, even the hospital. But the fire station literally has not been touched. The only thing that's been added to it is where the incidents are happening. And on top of that, guys, we're moving on there. We don't know why that one has been updated. That one right there probably wasn't updated just because the fact is we got a brand new house that has a fire station in it. But this place, the mall needs a lot of updates. And one of the main reasons why it hasn't probably been touched is that it's involved with so many different secrets that if he touches one thing in here, it could offset a lot of the secrets. So that could be the reason, but let's see, is anyone in here? Okay, good. But this one right here, the news station, it really doesn't affect anything, and you can put something in your place here, because all the secrets are behind the news station, not actually inside them. So he could put a like electronics store here, or something like that, but this is one of the main reasons why this one hasn't been touched, I think, is because there are so many secrets inside this that he is afraid to break them. Literally. That is the reason I think he hasn't touched anything, because we got the Rosie's Gym over here, which I don't think it's going to be touched in a long time because this place is perfect. But yeah, like, we have the dance studio, which could be changed into a changeable store, a dance studio. It can be changed to a music store, and so forth, so forth. Like, I honestly can't grasp still why we haven't gotten any changes. But yeah, these are all, like, little theories of why they haven't changed and why they haven't upgraded. But also the diner, you can make it switchable. He's proven multiple times before that he can switch a whole entire building, replace with something else, because literally that's how the houses work. So I don't see why he doesn't have the ability for this to become like the burger place or anything like that. We're not even gonna touch upon the airport. I've talked about that a lot, so we're not gonna even worry about that. But this right here, I can see a lot of changes. Like, honestly, I don't think we need any of this down here anymore. Like, all the stuff for this can be moved over to the club, or it can get its own area altogether. But yeah, we have stuff like this back here that kind of needs to be kept, and I believe it needs to be kept 100%. Like, there is no ifs or buts about that. All of that needs to be kept. I don't see any changes with that happen anytime soon, but I would love to see the mall itself changed. And like I said, the main reason that hasn't been changed is because it's involved with secrets. But these ones over here aren't really involved with any secrets. I could see things being changed with these very easily, but I think one of the main reasons is because everyone knows them. They know how they work. Why change something you know? You know what I mean? Like, for example, one of the least used areas in the game was one of the party areas. Like, you can still turn into a party. Like, you can go, well, bam. Hold on. There we go. Well, bam. You get a party room again. But they could also still do that with down here. Like, the default one could be the arcade. The default one could be the ice cream. The default one could be the hair and nails. But you can change it, and that's a giant spider behind me. Why is there a giant... Okay, you know what? I don't even know. And the same thing can work at the Rockstar store. Like, I feel like these could be 100% changed. And honestly, he has a lot of stuff he's probably already working on prior to these. Or maybe these will be one of the newest updates. But I feel like he has a lot of stuff already finished and already done. And that's why we haven't seen these touched yet. Because he might have actually, to be honest with you, when he's working on stuff like this, he sees this like, I'll work on this later, and then completely forgets about it. That literally could be the reason. For all we know, the next update that drops after next week would probably possibly be that. That would make sense. But I will be talking more about the firehouse in an upcoming update, along with some other things that are going to be pretty cool. So we're going to stop here for now because, honestly, all the reasons I gave make sense if you ask me. Plus, we now have props that kind of fill in some of the voids for the arcade and some for the ice cream. And we have that little kiosk thing that we can load in. So a lot of this can actually be integrated with the stuff that we already have. So he probably thinks that makes people happy, not realizing that people actually want to see updates for these stores like the other stores have been updated. They all want to see something new, which I can get. But at the same time, I'm kind of with Wolfpaq if he doesn't want to change them. If I made a game and I liked something the way it was, why would I want to change it? But to be fair, I'm going to make it clear the arcade feels like it needs a update. Just want to say that right now. But thank you guys for watching, and thank you all for being here. Remember to comment, like, and share this video around and show it to all your friends. Until next time, guys, thank you all for watching. If you haven't subscribed yet, please subscribe now. And also, if you made it to the end of the video, you're amazing, you're awesome, and bye.